Nobody out there. Hello out there!
Hello!
Hello out there!
Hello!
That you, Katie?
No! This is Ethel!
Who? Hello out there!
Ethel!
Ethel who? I don't know anybody named Ethel. You that girl I met at Sam's in Salinas about 3 years ago?
No! I'm the girl who cooks here. I'm the cook! I've never been to Salinas. I don't even know where it is.
Hello out there. You say you cook here?
Yes!
Well, why don't you study up and learn to cook some real dishes? How come I don't get no Jell-O or anything good?
I just cook what they tell me to. You lonesome?
Lonesome as a coyote. Hear me hollering? Hello out there!
Who are you hollering to?
Well, nobody, I guess. I've been trying to think of somebody to write a letter to, but I can't think of anybody.
What about Katie?
I don't know anybody named Katie.
Then what did you say is that you, Katie?
Katie's a good name. I always did like a name like Katie. I never knew anybody named Katie, though.
I did.
Yeah? What was she like? Tall girl or little one?
Kind of medium.
Hello out there. What sort of a looking girl are you?
Oh? I don't know.
Didn't anybody ever tell you? Didn't anybody ever talk to you that way?
What way?
Make love to you, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
Ah, the dogs. They should have. I can tell from your voice you're okay.
Maybe I am. And maybe I ain't.
I never missed yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're in jail.
The whole thing was a mistake.
They claim you tried to attack a woman.
No, I didn't.
That's what they claim you did.
They're a lot of fools.
Well, you sure are in trouble. Are you scared?
Scared to death. Hello out there! Hello out there!
What do you keep saying that for all the time?
I'm lonesome. I'm as lonesome as a coyote.
I'm kind of lonesome, too. Yeah, I'm almost as lonesome as a coyote myself.
Who you lonesome for?
I don't know.
It's the same with me. The minute they put you in a place like this, you remember all the girls you ever knew. And all the girls you didn't get to know. And it sure gets lonesome.
I bet it does.
Ah, it's awful. Hey, you're a pretty kid, you know that?
You're just talking.
No, I'm not just talking. You are pretty. Any fool could see that. You're just about the prettiest kid in the whole world.
I'm not, and you know.
No, you are. I never saw anyone prettier in all my born days, in all my travels. I knew Texas would bring me luck.
Luck? You're in jail, aren't you? You've got a whole gang of people all worked up, haven't you?
That's nothing. I'll get out of this.
Maybe.
No, I'll be all right. Now.
What do you mean, now?
I mean, after seeing you, I got something now. You know, for a while there, I didn't care one way or another. Tired. Tired of trying for the best all the time and never getting it. Hello out there!
Who are you calling now?
You?
Well, I'm right here.
I know it. Hello out there.
Hello.
You're sweet. I'm gonna marry you. I'm going away with you. I'm gonna take you to San Francisco or someplace like that. I am now. I'm gonna win myself some real money, too. I'm gonna study them real careful and pick myself some winners. We're gonna have a lot of money.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tell me your name and all that stuff.
Ethel.
I know that. What's the rest of it? Where were you born? Come on, tell me the whole thing.
Ethel Smith.
Honest to goodness?
Honest. That's my name. Ethel Smith.
You're the sweetest girl that ever lived.
Why?
I don't know why, but you are, that's all. Where were you born?
Matador, Texas.
Where's that?
Right here.
Is this Matador, Texas?
Yeah, this is Matador. They brought you here from Wheeling.
Is that where I was? Wheeling?
Didn't you even know what town you were in?
All towns are alike. You don't go up and ask somebody what town you're in. It doesn't make any difference. How far away is Wheeling?
16 or 17 miles. Didn't you know they moved you?
How could I know when I was out cold? Somebody hit me over the head with a lead pipe or something. What'd they hit me for?
You attacked a girl. That's what they...
That's a lie! She wanted me to give her money.
Money?
Yeah. If I'd have known she was trying to shake me down, I'd have gone on down the street and stretched out in a park somewhere and gone to sleep.
Is that what she wanted, money?
Yeah. A fella like me hopping freights all over the country, trying to break his bad luck. Going from one poor little town to another, trying to get in on something good somewhere. And she asks for money. I thought she was lonesome. She said she was.
Maybe she was.
Yeah. Maybe she was.
I guess I'd never see you if it didn't happen, though.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'd just mosey along this way and see you in this town somewhere. I'd recognize you, too.
Recognize me?
Sure, I'd recognize you the minute I laid eyes on you.
Well, who would I be?
Mine. That's who.
Honest?
Honest.
You just say that because you're in jail.
No, I mean it. You just pack up and wait for me. We'll high roll out of here to Frisco.
You're just lonesome.
I've been lonesome all my life. There's no cure for that. But you and me, we can have a lot of fun hanging around together. You'll bring me luck, I know it.
What are you looking for luck for all the time?
I'm a gambler. I don't work. I gotta have luck or I'm a bum. I haven't had any decent luck in years. 2 whole years now, one place to another. Bad luck all the time. That's why I got in trouble back there in Wheeling, too. My bad luck following me around. So here I am with my head half busted. I guess it was her old man that did it.
You mean her father?
No, her husband. If I had an old lady like that, I'd throw her out.
Do you think you'd have better luck if I go with you?
It's a cinch. I'm a good handicapper. All I need is somebody good like you with me. It's no good always walking around in the streets, talking to anybody that might be there at the time. You gotta have somebody staying with you all the time. Through winters when it's cold, and springtime when it's pretty, and summertime when it's nice and hot and you can go swimming. Through all the times, rain and snow, and all the different kinds of weather a man's got to go through before he dies. You got to have somebody who's right. Somebody who knows you from way back. You got to have somebody who even knows you're wrong, but likes you just the same. I know I'm wrong, but I'm a gambler and I got to stay that way. I don't want anything the hard way, working like a dog. Or the easy way, working like a dog. Working's the hard way and the easy way. All I gotta do is beat the price always. And then I don't feel rotten and I don't hate anybody. If you go along with me, I'll be the finest guy anybody ever saw. I won't be wrong anymore. You know, when you get enough of that money, you can't be wrong anymore. You're right because the money says so. I'll have a lot of money. And you'll be just about the prettiest, most wonderful kid in the whole world. I'll be proud walking around Frisco with you on my arm and people turning around to look at us.
Do you think they will?
Sure they will. When I get back in some decent clothes and you're on my arm, Well, Katie, they'll turn around and look and they'll see something, too.
Katie?
Yeah. That's your name from now on. You're the first girl I ever called Katie. I've been saving it for you. Okay?
Okay.
How long have I been here?
Since last night. You didn't wake up until late this afternoon, though.
What time is it now, about 9?
It's after 10.
Have you got the key to this crummy cell?
I know. They don't let me fool with any keys.
Well, can you get it?
No.
Can you try?
They wouldn't let me get near any keys. I cook for this jail when they've got somebody in it. I clean up and things like that.
Well, I want to get out of here. Don't you know the guy that runs this joint?
I know him, but he wouldn't let you out. They were talking of taking you to another jail. In another town.
Yeah? Why?
Because they're afraid.
What are they afraid of?
They're afraid those people from Wheeling will come over in the middle of the night and break in.
Yeah? What do they want to do that for?
Don't you know what they want to do it for?
Yeah. I know, all right.
Are you scared?
Sure, I'm scared. Nothing scares a man more than ignorance. You can always argue with people who aren't fools, but you can't argue with fools. They just go to work and do what they're set on doing. Get me out of here.
How?
Well, get the guy with the keys and let me talk to him.
He's gone home. Everybody's gone home.
You mean I'm in this little jail all alone?
Yes, except for me.
Well, what's the big idea? Doesn't somebody stay here all the time?
No, they go home every night. I clean up and then I go too. I hung around tonight.
What made you do that?
I wanted to talk to you.
Honest? What'd you want to talk about?
I don't know. I took care of you last night. You were talking in your sleep. You liked me, too. I didn't think you'd like me when you woke up, though.
Yeah? Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, you're wonderful, see?
Nobody ever talked to me that way. All the fellas in town.
What about them? Well, what about them? Come on, tell me.
They laugh at me.
Laugh? At you? They're fools. What do they know about anything? You'll get your things and come back here. I'll take you with me to Frisco. How old are you?
Oh, I'm of age.
Don't lie to me. How old are you? 16?
I'm 17.
Well, bring your father and mother. We'll get married before we go.
They wouldn't let me go.
Why not?
I don't know, but they wouldn't. I know they wouldn't.
You go tell your father not to be a fool, see? What is he, a farmer?
No. Nothing. He gets a little relief from the government because he's supposed to be hurt or something. His side hurts, he says. I don't know what it is.
Ah, he's a liar. Well, I'm taking you with me, see?
He takes the money I earn, too.
He ain't got no right to do that.
I know it, but he does it.
This world stinks. You shouldn't have been born in this town anyway, and you shouldn't have had a man like that for a father either.
Sometimes I feel sorry for him.
Never mind feeling sorry for him. I'm going to talk to your father someday. I got a few things to tell that guy.
I know you have.
Hello out there! See if you can get that fellow with the keys to come down and let me out.
Oh, I couldn't.
Why not?
I'm nobody here. They give me 50 cents every day I work.
How much?
50 cents.
You see? They ought to pay money to look at you, to breathe the air you breathe. I don't know. Sometimes I figure it never is going to make sense. Hello out there! I'm scared. You try to get me out of here. I'm scared them fools are going to come here from Wheeling and go crazy thinking they're heroes. Get me out of here, Katie.
I don't know what to do. Maybe I could break the door down.
Nah, you couldn't do that. Is there a hammer out there or anything? Go see if you can find something.
All right.
His side hurts. They laugh at her. 50 cents a day. Little punk people. Hurting the only good thing that ever came their way. Hello out there!
There's not a thing out there. They've locked everything up for the night.
Any cigarettes?
Everything's locked up. All the drawers of the desk, all the closet drawers, everything.
I ought to have a cigarette.
I could get you a package, maybe, somewhere. I guess the drugstore's still open. It's about a mile.
A mile? I don't want to be alone that long.
I could run all the way and all the way back.
You're the sweetest girl that ever lived.
Oh, what kind do you want?
Oh, any kind at all.
I'll get a package.
What about the money?
I've got some money. I've got a quarter I've been saving. I'll run all the way.
Come here.
What?
Give me your hand. I'm scared to death.
I am too.
I'm not lying. I don't care what happens to me. I'm scared nobody will ever come out here to this broken-down one-horse town and find you. I'm scared you get used to it and not mind. I'm scared you never get to Frisco and have them all turning around to look at you. Listen, get me a gun. If they come, I'll kill them. Get me a gun.
I could get my father's gun. I know where he hides it.
Go get it. Never mind the cigarettes. Run all the way.
I'll run.
Hello? Katie?
Hello. What's your name?
Well, photo finish is what they call me. My races are always photo finish races. You don't know what that means, but it means they're very close. So close, the only way you can tell which horse wins is to look at a photograph after the race is over. Well, every race I bet turns out to be a photo finish race, and my horse never wins. It's my bad luck all the time. That's why they call me photo finish. Say it before you go.
Photo finish.
Come here. Now hurry. Run all the way.
I'll run. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I won't see you again. If I come back and you're not here. Oh, so lonely in this town. Nothing here but the lonesome wind all the time, lifting the dirt and blowing it out to the prairie. I'll stay here. I won't let them take you away.
Listen, Katie, do what I tell you. Go get that gun and come back. Maybe they won't come tonight. Maybe they won't come at all. I'll hide the gun, and when they let me out, you can take it back and put it where you found it. And then we'll go away. But if they come, I'll kill them. Now, hurry!
All right. I want to tell you something.
Okay.
If you're not here when I come back, well, I'll have the gun, and I'll know what to do with it.
You know how to handle a gun?
I know how.
Don't do it. Don't do it, see? Here's some money, $80. Take it and go to Frisco. Look around and find somebody. Find somebody alive and halfway human, see? Promise me, if I'm not here when you get back, just throw the gun away and beat it to Frisco. Look around and find somebody.
I don't want to find anybody.
Listen, if I'm not here when you get back, how do you know I haven't gotten away? Now do what I tell you. I'll meet you in Frisco. I got a couple of dollars in my other shoe. I'll see you in San Francisco.
San Francisco?
That's right. San Francisco. That's where you and me belong.
I've always wanted to go to some place like San Francisco. But how could I go? Alone?
Well, you're not alone anymore, see?
Tell me a little what it's like.
Well, it's on the Pacific to begin with. Ocean water all around. Cool fog and seagulls. Ships from all over the world. It's got 7 hills. The little streets go up and down, around, and all over. Every night the foghorns bawl. But they won't be bawling for you and me.
What else?
Oh, that's about all, I guess.
Are people different in San Francisco?
People are the same everywhere. They're different only when they love somebody. That's the only thing that makes them different. More people in Frisco love somebody, that's all.
Nobody anywhere loves anybody as much as I love you.
You see? Hearing you say that, a man could die and still be ahead of the game. Now, hurry. And don't forget, if I'm not here when you come back, get to Frisco where you'll have a chance. Do you hear me?
Okay.
What kind of a jailkeeper are you, anyway? Why don't you tend to your business? You get paid for it, don't you? Now get me out of here.
But I ain't the jailkeeper.
Yeah, well, who are you, then?
I'm the husband.
What husband you talking about?
You know what husband.
Hey, are you the guy that hit me over the head last night?
I am.
What do you mean going around hitting people over the head?
What do you mean? Going around the way you do.
You hurt my head. You got no right to hit anybody over the head.
Answer my questions. What do you mean?
Listen, you. Don't be hollering at me just because I'm locked up.
You're a dog.
Yeah? You think you're the husband. You're the husband of nothing! What's more, your wife, if you want to call her that, is a tramp. Why don't you throw her out in the street where she belongs? Shut up! Yeah? Go ahead, shoot. And spoil the fun? What do your pals think? They'll be disappointed, won't they? What's the fun of hanging a man who's already dead? That's right. Because now you can have some fun yourself telling me what you're gonna do. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Well, you don't need to tell me. I know what you're gonna do. A mob of them fall on one man and beat him, don't they? Tear off his clothes and kick him, don't they? Women and little children stand around watching, don't they? Well, before you go on this picnic, I'm gonna tell you a few things. Not that that'll send you home with your pals, the other heroes. No. You've been outraged. A stranger's come to town and violated your women. Your pure, innocent, virtuous women. You fellas have got to set this thing right. You're men, not mice. You're homemakers, and you beat your children. Listen, you, I didn't know she was your wife. I didn't know she was anybody's wife.
You're a liar.
Sometimes. When it'll do somebody some good. But not this time. You want to hear about it? All right, I'll tell you. I met her at a lunch counter. She came in and sat next to me. There was plenty of room, but she sat next to me. Somebody had put a nickel in the phonograph, and a fellow was singing New San Antonio Rose. Well, she got to talking about the song. I thought she was talking to the waiter. But he didn't answer her, so after a while I answered her. That's how I met her. I didn't think anything of it. We left the place together and started walking. The first thing I knew, she said, "This is where I live."
You're a dirty liar.
You want to hear it or not? Okay, she asked me to come in for a drink. Said she was lonesome. Well, it didn't make any difference to me one way or the other. If she was lonely, all right. If not, all right.
You're telling a lot of dirty lies.
I'm telling the truth. Maybe your wife's out there with your pals. Well, call her in. I got nothing against her. Or you, or any of you. Call her in and ask her a few questions. Are you in love with her? Well, that's too bad.
What do you mean, too bad?
I mean, this may not be the first time something like this has happened. Shut up! Oh, you know it. You've always known it. You're afraid of your pals, that's all. She asked me for money, that's all she wanted. I wouldn't be here now if I'd given her the money.
How much did she ask for?
I didn't ask her how much. I told her I'd made a mistake. She said she'd holler and make trouble if I didn't give her money. Well, I don't like bargaining. And I don't like being frightened either. I told her to get away from me. Next thing I knew, she'd run out in the street and was yelling. You know the rest. Now, why don't you go out there? Tell me took me to another jail. Go home and pack up and leave her. You're a pretty good guy. You're just afraid of your pals. Hello? Out there.
There's a crowd in the street. Some men, women, and kids. So I came through the back, through a window. I couldn't find the gun. I looked all over, but I couldn't find it. What's the matter?
Nothing. Everything's all right. Listen, kid, get out of here. Go out the same way you came in and run. Run all night. Get to another town and get on a train. Do you hear me?
What's happened?
Get away! Just get away, that's all. Take any train that's going. You can get to Frisco later.
I don't want to go any place without you.
I can't go. Not just now, anyway. Something's happened. But I'll be with you always. Always.
All right, open up the door, Harry.
Where is he? I want to see him. Is he dead? Yeah. There he is. That's him.
All right, let's get it over with. Yeah, you're right, George. Give us a hand.
Let him alone.
What's this? What are you doing here? Why don't you get back in the street where you belong?
Let him alone and go away. Yeah, where do you think you're going? Let go of me. You've no right to take him away. Listen to her, will you? Listen to the little tramp, will you?
Come in through. Stand back. All right, clear out. Pick him up. All of you, clear out. Clear out.